Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. For those of you that are about to show up, there's a lot going on with the coronavirus, and I totally feel the need to make this live video tonight and help share some of my knowledge with you guys. And for those of you that might show up later, I'm going to be saving this video and posting it up on my other social media as well so that you can benefit from it. So the number one thing with a coronavirus that I want you all to know is that definitely, take your precautions and everything, but disease cannot live in a body that is well oxygenated and hydrated. I'm going to say it again. Disease cannot live in a body that is well oxygenated and hydrated. So make sure that you drink plenty of water and that you're using electrolytes. Also, I will tell you, one of the things that prompted me to do this video tonight, this live tonight, is because I went online and I was looking for some vitamin C that I love getting those, the effervescent, how do you call it? Little packets that you put them and they do the bubbles and what have you. So there was nothing, like nada, nothing. So I had to think of, okay, well, what else can I do to strengthen my immune system? So for those of you that have gone online trying to find something to boost your immune system and you see either everything is gone or it's out of stock, there's going to be back in stock in, like 3 weeks from now, and you might be panicking, there are other ways that you can strengthen your immune system. So back to what I was saying, number one thing that you can do, disease cannot live in a body that is well oxygenated and hydrated. Make sure you drink plenty of water, you add some electrolytes. You can either get some like Gatorade, energetically green Gatorade, tests very strong. Another thing that you can do is yoga. Do detox poses in yoga. They're going to help you. So what's a detox pose? Basically, any twisting pose helps you to detox spinal cord. So if your spinal cord has not been exercising, your body is not being exercised or movement, the body is meant to move. It is made for movement. So anything that is a movement of the spinal cord or your torso, that the upper torso goes one way, the lower torso twists the other way. It's like imagining that towel that I mentioned, and if you have that wet towel and you just squeeze it like that, all the water is going to come out. So imagine that the water is all the toxins that are being held in your spinal cord, and when you are doing any type of movement where there's an effortless movement of your upper torso going one way and the lower torso going on another way in the opposite direction, it's like you're squeezing that towel. And so any type of movement of the body that is like this, that's a twisting poses in yoga, or when you're walking and basically your upper body goes one way, lower body goes the other way as you're walking, right left hand and then right left foot. So these are some ways that you can start detoxing your body using movement. I'm going to give you another example. Salsa dancing or any type of dancing, again, that has like an effortless movement of the torso, and one side goes one way, twists one way, twisting, okay, and the other side of the torso twists the other way. That is going to help you detox. What's another way that can help you detox and therefore release all the toxins and strengthen your immune system? Taking deep breaths is very therapeutic, and it's also very calming. However, here's the trick. When a lot of people don't know this, and that when they take when you take a deep breath, so for example, those of you who are watching, hi Sarkis, how are you? And hi Frank, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. So I am talking about how we can strengthen our immune system using natural ways, okay, especially with all this coronavirus going on. And so any type of movement that you do with your body that is a twisting pose, that will help you release toxins. Yoga is one way. Swimming is another way. Like when you swim the upper body goes one way, the lower body goes the opposite direction, and it's not forced. Because if you force anything, like when you go to the gym and you do the weights, it's kind of forced. Whatever is forced, then it will hold the toxins in your body. Okay, so back to what I was saying, method number 2 that you can detox is by taking deep breaths. And the problem is that most people do not know the trick of taking deep breaths. So let's say if you take a deep breath right now, let's do it. Those of you who are watching either now or watching the replay later on, take a deep breath and notice where are you breathing from. I'm going to move my hair backwards to show you. So let's say most people make this mistake. They take a breath, okay, and they bring the air here, like this. So if you see, like, my shoulders go up, and that is the wrong way to breathe. The right way to breathe is when you, like, close your mouth and you inhale through your nose and you direct the breath into your belly, okay, into your tummy. And this area, the shoulders up here, should not move at all, because when you're moving, when you're taking a deep breath and this part moves, you're bringing the air up here, you're just going to put more tension on your neck, like this, right? And that's a lot more tension on your neck. So that's not the way to do it. The right way to do it is you have to relax your neck, relax your upper body. Hold on, let me get this thing out of my hair. So relax your upper body, and then you have to think of your belly as a balloon. So you're closing your mouth and you're breathing in through your nose. And you want to breathe slowly enough so that your brain can give your belly or your body the message that, hey, I don't want to bring the air here. I want to bring the air down to my belly. And you fill up your belly slowly as if you are like blowing air into a balloon. Okay, you want to do this slowly so that your mind can have enough time to communicate with your body and say, I don't want to bring the air here because this creates tension. I want to bring the air into my belly. All right. For a moment now, let me know if you guys have any questions in regards to what I'm saying, or any other question or concern on how you can strengthen your immune system and how you can release toxins. All right, so the type of breathing that I'm talking about, you can probably go to YouTube or Google and look at some videos. It is called diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing, and I'm going to type it down below when I finish doing this live. But basically what it means is that you are breathing from your diaphragm, like where your belly is. And my background is a singer, so as a professional singer, it's one of the first things that we learned when I went to conservatory. So you learn to breathe into your belly, not into your upper body, because this will create tension. So one more time, for those of you that are watching, take a deep breath and see, is your breath up here in your neck area? And if it is, feel the tension. Okay, so I'll do it with you. This is the wrong way, but let's do it together so that you can feel what the wrong way is, and then we'll see if we can do it the right way. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. You close your mouth and you breathe in through your nose. Why? Let me tell you why. Okay, so if you want to know why it's supposed to close your mouth, is because if you take a deep breath in through your mouth, it's going to create more tension, number one. Number two, you're breathing in, even without the coronavirus or anything, you are breathing in all the little, like the germs in the air, and all the, like the little stuff that are flying, the allergens and this and that. So you want to close your mouth when you are breathing, when you're taking your big belly breaths, and inhale through the nose. Closed mouth, inhale through your nostrils. Make it slow enough so that you can direct it into your belly. Okay, take one big breath. Okay, this is the wrong way. See, I could even close my throat here. So this is the wrong way. The right way is, I don't know if I can stand, I'm going to see if I can try and stand up and show you guys, no, it won't take the whole thing. But anyway, I'll see if I can do a video. Okay, I will leave it for another time. But I'm actually I did my like a 20-minute yoga practice. I am, for those of you that might not know, I'm a certified yoga instructor. I've taught at LA Fitness and Curves for over, I don't know, like 8, 9, 10 years. I lost count. But anyway, so one of the things that I want to be able to offer you guys is some online yoga classes where we are going to be focusing specifically on the poses that are for detox so that it can help you get rid of the toxins and strengthen your immune system. Okay, so back to the belly breath. Always the easiest way to remember, just put on, if you want to search it on YouTube or Google it, just search videos of how to breathe in your belly or how to breathe through your diaphragm. Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can also send me your email, and that way I can invite you when I teach my yoga class or when I do my next webinar. All right, so I want to take a minute here and I want to acknowledge all of you that have showed up. Hello, Claudine, it's always lovely to see you. Andreas, hi. Yasu, Andrea. Shari Williams, thank you for watching. Sokrati, Yasu Sokrati. How are things in New York, Sokrati? Just write something down there. I hope you guys are all well with all this madness with the coronavirus. Abby, hi Abby, so good to see you. So type down your questions if you have any questions on how to strengthen your immune system. So the first method that I was talking about is that you can do some detox yoga poses, and again you can search it on YouTube, but any twisting pose is where your upper and lower torso have an effortless movement. One part moves one way, the other part moves the other way. That is helping you detox, because it's like if you have like a wet towel, when you're squeezing the towel, you're rinsing out all the water, all the stagnation, all the toxins. That's kind of how our body works. Yoga is one method. Swimming is another great method, if you can swim. But I know nowadays, like all the gyms and the swimming pools are closed. But if you do have access to a pool, then by all means know that it's a wonderful way to detox and cleanse your body. Salsa dancing, again, is good. Walking is good for detoxing. So these are some of the methods that you can use your body. Another method is the breathing that I was talking about, but you want to make sure that you're breathing in through your diaphragm, through your belly, and that you're doing it slow enough so that your mind has enough time to communicate with your body and say, hey, I don't want to breathe in here because that causes tension. I want to breathe into my belly. And basically you want to think of it as if you're blowing air into a balloon, but you're doing it very, very slowly, okay? So that it has enough time and that you're filling up your belly. And then when you exhale, we did not talk about the exhale, so I don't want you sitting there waiting with all this air in your belly. Okay, so when you're inhaling, you have a closed mouth and you inhale through your nose. When you exhale through the mouth, and you can use the sound shh like that, so it goes all out instead of this is not going to help you do the detox the right way. So exhale as if you're saying shoes, like SH, as if you're saying the word shoes, and make a nice long shh, and use your lips and use your teeth. All right. Moving forward, what's another way that we can strengthen our immune system? Again, I want to repeat, one of the reasons that prompted this live was that I went online and I went on Amazon and I went to order my regular vitamin C that I get, and they were all out of it. Or there were some other ones that I saw, like for 30 packets it was like $75, and I'm like, no way, Jose, we know other ways. All right, moving on to the next method that you can strengthen your immune system is you can use regular salt, and when you take a shower or a bath, you like literally just, you can put let's say like some salt in the palm of your hand, and then you can even add your own shower gel and just scrub yourself with salt. Okay, salt has detoxing properties, and you can also do that if you have a cold or a flu under regular circumstances. That's also very good to help you detox. The next method, I kind of lost count. I don't know if it's like third or fourth, but anyway, you guys are with me. The next thing that you can do, which is really, really, really important, and again, I would recommend these things anyway, even before coronavirus existed, just because of the air that we breathe, the quality of the air that we breathe, and especially if you're living in a big city that's very polluted. I love the sinus rinse, okay, nasal rinse. Some they call it the neti potty. So this is really good. It's kind of like icky, but you know what? It does the job, and I absolutely love it. Again, as a singer, I have been using it since, I don't know, the beginning of time, ever since I discovered it. But especially I noticed that whenever I had a cold or flu, when I would do it, like normally I would do it once a day with a neti potty or sinus rinse. And when there are periods that I might be, suspecting that I'm coming down with a cold or a flu, then I'll do it twice a day, one in the daytime, one in the evening, and that again helps me get well faster. So for those of you that might not know what a sinus rinse is, again, I'm going to see if I can put the information down below, but basically the ones that I know, they come in two forms. One is the neti potty, which looks kind of like a little pot that you put tea, and basically there's some kind of saline solution that you empty it in the neti potty or the tea thing, and you put water in it, and then basically, like I said, it's kind of like gross, but hey, it does the job, and you want to be healthy, that's more important, and it's better to be either in your bathroom sink or in the shower, and basically what you do is like you squeeze the solution with the water in one nostril, and then you kind of like let it out from the other nostril. So the one form that this comes in is the neti potty, which looks like a tea holder, if I'm saying it right. The other one is a plastic bottle, and that's the one I get actually. My favorite one is the Neil Med sinus rinse. Neil MED. I think it's two words. Neil Med. I don't know if it's like you type it in as two words or one word, but you guys try it out. I like it because it's a plastic bottle, and it's easy to carry around. So that one again comes in with like little packets that like about this big size. So what you do is, I wish I had thought of it before and I could just bring you mine. I could show it to you on the camera. But anyway, again, like I say, I'll see if I can get the links for you guys, and that way I can put links and you can go directly to them. Okay, so with the plastic one, again, like you put water, make sure that you put enough water, because if you don't put enough water and you just put the saline solution, or if you don't put how's it call it? Yeah, if you forget to put the saline solution and you rinse it, it is not a pleasant feeling. I mean, either way, it's not like it's pleasant, but anyway, again, it does the job. Okay, moving on to the next, and Andrea, hi, so good to see you. Well, we have someone from Australia. Hello. Okay, so next method that you can cleanse and detox, or rather strengthen your immune system. If you cannot find vitamin C, there is always echinacea with golden seal. It's like little drops. I always prefer the drops and the liquid to anything else because it acts faster. It goes directly into your bloodstream. So echinacea is good. Turmeric is good. What else? I know there were a couple more things. I was talking with my Chinese energetics instructor, one of my Chinese energetics instructors, and we talked about some things. So I'm going to look back at our texting and I'll share it with you guys. So turmeric is good. Oh, ginger, fresh ginger root. That's wonderful. You can make tea out of it. Just cut the ginger root. You can either cut it in little pieces or just put the whole piece or cut it in half and just make ginger tea. All you gotta add, if you have any mint, you can add mint in there too. But ginger, it's wonderful, strengthens your immune system. Lemons, fresh lemons, and grapefruits. Of course, oranges. What you guys might not know is that grapefruit actually has a lot more is vitamin C than orange. So, but I combine everything. Whatever I have in the house, I will combine it, and I even, like nowadays, I'll even squeeze half a lemon or a whole lemon inside my juice. So the first thing I like to do in the morning when I wake up is I make either fresh orange juice whatever I have. If I've got oranges, if I have lemons, if I have grapefruit, whatever has got vitamin C, and I might mix them all together, and then I add spirulina and some other of the good stuff. So these are some things that you can do to strengthen your immune system from a nutritional point of view. Also, bell peppers, they are very high in vitamin C. So if you like bell peppers, you're lucky, because they are not extinct like vitamin C tablets are. Okay. All right, what else? Do you guys have any questions? We're talking about how you can strengthen your immune system, how you can detox. And like right now, there are a lot more ways to detox, and you guys know I'm all about the mind, body, and of course the energy. So I will use other ways to detox mentally and emotionally, because those two are very, very, very important to keep us healthy. So just even the fear that is going on right now, it's kind of like a collective fear with the virus, and not just with the virus, but also the way it has affected people and their work. I mean, like, you have to think of all these things. They create stress, and stress, what's the word I'm in English now? Well, anyway, whenever you're stressed, it actually depletes your immune system, because your body is trying to take up whatever energy it has to deal with the stress. So then it might, it's going to take up more of the water that you need. It's going to take up more of the energy that you have in your organs and systems. And so that's one of the reasons that people actually get sick. Like, if you've ever noticed, if there's any time in your life that you're worrying about something, it's either it's mental or it's emotional, then if it goes on for too long, after a while, you kind of get a cold or a flu or something. It affects your immune system. So that's the reason why, our thoughts and our emotions affect our physical body. And so the part of the stressors that have been going on with the, this whole virus thing is also financial. A lot of people have lost their jobs, or they've been affected one way or another. And all these stressors, basically, they deplete you, and your immune system suffers. So all of this has to do with energy. Okay, so because everything around us is energy. And now I'm moving to the next point, which is how to raise your frequency. So some people are more aware and conscious of how energy works and how frequencies work, and some people are not. I'm going to try and make this kind of like simple and for everyone to understand. And if you have any questions, feel free to type them down below, or just type hi to let me know. Can you guys see me well? Can you guys hear me well? I'm just going to take a minute here and wait to hear from you. Can you see me well, and can you hear me well? Type something. I hope you can hear me and I'm not just talking to myself. That would be too funny. Not funny, actually. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? And can you see me?